Tigers communicate in a variety of ways, using sounds, scents, and body language to share important information with other tigers in their environment. Because they are mostly solitary animals, they do not rely on constant group interaction like some other big cats. Instead, they depend on communication systems that work across distance and time, allowing them to send messages even when no other tiger is nearby. These signals help them avoid unnecessary fights, locate potential mates, defend territory, and care for their young, making communication essential to their survival. One of the most recognizable forms of tiger communication is vocalization, especially their powerful roar, which is one of the loudest sounds made by any big cat. A tiger's roar is deep and resonant, and it can travel several kilometers through forests, grasslands, or valleys. This allows a tiger to announce its presence over a wide area without needing to physically confront another animal. Roaring is especially useful in thick jungles or dense vegetation where visibility is limited and sound becomes the most effective way to communicate. A tiger's roar is not just loud, it carries meaning depending on how it is produced. The tone, duration, and repetition of a roar can all change its message. A long, deep roar may signal strength and territorial ownership, warning other tigers to stay away. In contrast, a series of shorter roars may indicate that a tiger is searching for a mate or responding to another tiger's call in the distance. This variation allows tigers to communicate different intentions using the same basic sound. In addition to roaring, tigers use a variety of other vocal sounds to express their emotions and intentions more precisely. Growls and snarls are often used as warning signals when a tiger feels threatened or is protecting its territory or food. Hissing can occur during close encounters with danger, such as when facing another predator. These sounds are usually heard at shorter distances and are more direct, often signaling that a confrontation could happen if the warning is ignored. Chuffing, also known as proustin, is a softer and more friendly sound that tigers use in non-threatening situations. Unlike roars or growls, chuffing is a sign of comfort and trust. It is commonly heard between a mother and her cubs or between tigers that are familiar with each other. This gentle sound shows that tiger communication is not always aggressive. It can also be used to express reassurance, affection, and social bonding in certain situations. Scent marking is another major method of communication that allows tigers to leave long-lasting messages in their environment. Tigers have scent glands located in different parts of their bodies, including their cheeks, paws, and tail area. By rubbing against objects like trees or rocks, they deposit chemical signals that other tigers can detect later. This form of communication is especially useful because it does not require the sender and receiver to be present at the same time. One of the most common scent marking behaviors is urine spraying, which tigers use to clearly define their territory. They spray urine on trees, bushes, or rocks, leaving behind a scent that carries detailed information. This scent can tell another tiger about the individual's identity, sex, and whether it is ready to mate. By interpreting these chemical signals, tigers can decide whether to avoid an area or approach it, reducing the chance of dangerous encounters. Tigers also scratch trees as a way of communicating both visually and through scent. These claw marks are easy to see and act as a clear sign that a tiger has been in the area. At the same time, scent glands in the tiger's paws release additional chemical signals during the scratching process. This combination of visual and scent marking strengthens the message and makes it more noticeable to other tigers passing by. The height and depth of the scratch marks left on trees can also communicate information about the tiger's physical size and strength. Larger and stronger tigers tend to leave higher and deeper marks, which can intimidate smaller rivals. This helps prevent direct conflicts, as weaker tigers may choose to stay away rather than challenge a more powerful individual. In this way, communication helps maintain balance without the need for fighting. Body posture is another important form of communication, especially when tigers encounter each other directly. A dominant tiger will often stand tall, with its head raised and body stiff, showing confidence and control. On the other hand, a submissive tiger may lower its body, turn its head away, or avoid eye contact to signal that it does not want to fight. These physical signals help both animals understand each other's intentions quickly. The position of a tiger's ears also provides valuable clues about its emotional state. When the ears are pointed forward, the tiger is usually alert, curious, or focused on something in its surroundings. However, when the ears are flattened back against the head, it often indicates aggression, fear, or readiness to attack. This simple but effective signal can quickly communicate mood without making any sound. Tail movements are another subtle, yet meaningful way that tigers express themselves. A slowly swaying tail can indicate that a tiger is calm or simply observing its environment. In contrast, a rapidly twitching or lashing tail often signals irritation, tension, or excitement. By paying attention to these movements, other animals can sense the tiger's mood and react accordingly. Facial expressions, although less obvious from a distance, also play a role in communication. A tiger may bare its teeth, narrow its eyes, or wrinkle its nose when it feels threatened or aggressive. These expressions often accompany sounds like growling or hissing, reinforcing the warning being given. Together, these signals make the message clearer and more difficult to ignore. Physical contact is especially important in communication between a mother tiger and her cubs. Through grooming, nudging, and gentle biting, the mother teaches her cubs how to behave and survive in the wild. These actions also help build a strong bond between them, which is essential during the early stages of life when the cubs are most vulnerable. Mother tigers also use soft vocalizations along with touch to guide and protect their young. These gentle sounds help keep the cubs calm and alert them to potential danger without attracting unwanted attention from predators. This quiet form of communication is crucial for keeping the cubs safe while they learn to navigate their environment. During the mating season, communication becomes more frequent and more noticeable. Female tigers use scent marking and vocal calls to signal that they are ready to mate. These signals are designed to travel long distances and attract males from nearby territories, increasing the chances of successful reproduction. Male tigers respond to these signals by carefully following scent trails left by the female and calling back with their own vocalizations. This process helps them locate each other across large distances and prepare for interaction. Once they finally meet, they continue using a combination of sounds, movements, and body language to communicate and coordinate their behavior, often remaining together for several days during the mating period. Tigers are also highly aware of communication signals from other animals in their environment. They often listen closely to alarm calls made by prey species such as deer or monkeys, which can indicate the presence of danger or unusual activity nearby. By paying attention to these sounds, tigers can either locate potential prey more efficiently or avoid possible threats in their surroundings. Environmental conditions can strongly influence how tigers communicate and which methods they rely on most. In dense forests where visibility is limited, vocal sounds and scent markings become more important for sending messages. In contrast, in open areas where animals can see each other more clearly, visual signals like posture, movement, and gestures become more effective. Overall, tiger communication is a complex and well-developed system that combines sound, scent, and visual signals. Each method plays an important role in helping tigers survive, find mates, and maintain territory. This advanced communication system allows them to thrive in the wild even though they live mostly solitary lives.